Welcome to First and Main, the City of Winston-Salem's podcast about the staff and the programs that serve the Twin Cities residents each and every day. I'm your host, Serena Mumford, filling in for Brandy Little. Today, I'm joined by Stephen Harrison and Jakira Westbrook from the city's Office of Economic Development and council member and former restaurateur Vivian Joyner to talk to us about some of the amazing loans and programs the city offers to the business owners and entrepreneurs. So stick around, we're about to get into it. All right, today we have the pleasure of speaking with Stephen Harrison, Jakira Westbrook, and council member Vivian Joyner. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So, Stephen, why don't we start with you? Before we talk about the amazing programs, can you tell us a little bit about what the Office of Economic Development does and what your role is?
Sure. So I am the Small Business Development Specialist for the City of Winston-Salem. And the types of programs that we offer typically fall into two different categories. One is technical assistance and the other is financial assistance. For technical assistance, we do everything from just someone can call me up and ask me for help starting a small business, and I'll be glad to help them. And then we also review business plans. We have a yearly business training program that we do. We have a lot of ways that we provide technical assistance. For financial assistance, we have multiple programs that we offer people, both commercial property owners and entrepreneurs. For property owners, we have a program called the Commercial Building Rehab Program, where they can get funding to fix up buildings. And then for entrepreneurs, we have a small business loan program where people can get a loan for their small business. And we also have the yearly business plan contest where people compete writing plans for a grant.
Wow, a lot of programs that are offered there. Thank you. Jakira, let's get you in here too. You are a business inclusion manager, and I understand you focus on something called MWBE. Can you unpack that for us and tell us about the programs you work on?
Yes. So I manage the City of Winston-Salem's Minority and Women Business Enterprise Program, where we ensure that minority and women-owned businesses have an equal opportunity to provide their goods and services to us as a city. And so what does that look like? We provide technical assistance. So that's helping businesses get registered with the City of Winston-Salem on our vendor listing. That helps firms. We answer their questions regarding construction repair projects, service projects, or just anything that they may have questions about. Mm-hmm. And we also work to build close relationships with those businesses. So just learning about the businesses that are out there, the goods and services that they provide, and just being a resource.
Wow, thank you. Now, Councilmember Joyner, you were recently elected to the City Council representing the South Ward. But before that, you were a restaurateur, and I understand that you were one of the first recipients of the city's small business loan program. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, back in Fred Flintstone days, back in 2002, my partner and I decided that we wanted to open a restaurant in downtown Winston-Salem. We were looking for funding. And we found out that the City of Winston-Salem had a couple of different programs to help restaurants open. One was Restaurant Row, which was for 4th Street, and the other one was for small business loans for outside of that immediate area. And we applied and had some challenges and troubles, but we went through the process, and with a lot of help from city staff, working with Stephanie and I on our business plan to get it right. And we applied for and received a loan that really helped start Sweet Potatoes, a restaurant 23 years ago.
Wow. Lots of members of the community enjoyed dining at Sweet Potatoes. It was definitely a fan favorite. As a council member and former business owner, would you recommend people take advantage of these programs?
Absolutely. The economic development programs that minority business programs that the city has, they're necessary. They're extremely necessary in helping small local business owners or want to be business owners get off the ground. We had not just financial help, but the director at the time of the Economic Development Office was a former restaurateur himself at the time. And he gave us a lot of good information, day-to-day information that stuck with us through our years of running not one, but 3 businesses. And through that, those nuggets of wisdom help, not just money. Money is a necessity, but without direction and focus and encouragement and support, even the best ideas fail. So the city did a wraparound program for us.
So, Stephen and Jakira, for people who are interested in securing loans or getting training to improve their businesses, what other programs does your office offer?
So on a monthly basis, we offer community outreach. So it's various topics like how to do business with the city of Winston-Salem, as well as NC Hub certification days, helping businesses get certified with the state of North Carolina's Hub office. And so we do those on a monthly basis. But in the fall, we will have the Winston-Salem Mixer. And that will be a mixer that will allow community businesses or, just around the triad to come and meet with our city departments who they'll provide the goods and services to, as well as some departments from the county. We'll also have an open networking room where there'll be community agencies that also assist minority and women-owned businesses, as well as small businesses, and they'll be able to meet with those individuals on a one-on-one basis as well.
Great.
And for us on the business development side, there's a couple of things. One is that I really want to see more people come in and talk to us about our loan program. I desperately want to meet our next Vivian joiner. And then we also have an upcoming business training program. So every year we have it's about a 2-month program. It starts in late October and goes until mid-December. And we have every Tuesday night, we have 2 hours where people can come in and learn about small business in various ways. I teach some of the classes, but we bring in outside experts to speak on a lot of topics as well. Jakira shows up and helps us out. So I'd love to have people, come in and sit with us in this year's business training program as well.
I think it's really important that people take advantage of things like that. A lot of folks have a really great idea of a business, whether it is something that they're doing from their home or their garage, or they're doing it as a side gig out of their other business, their full-time employment, if you would. But if you don't know some of the intricacies of actually functional business, it really trips you up, and it makes it a scary beast that you don't want to really take on as a full-time gig, and if you're not willing to do it 100% all the way in, then it always is just that little side thing. And so when you take away some of the scary thoughts of it with having professionals that will kind of guide you through and talk you through without it being a denial. You're not going to be, turned down just because you're asking questions. You're not going to look foolish. And sometimes you don't have anyone in your circle, in your network to ask those questions of, because no one's doing what you want to do. So you need to go to someone that's doing that thing or some like thing, and then be able to ask the questions. And that's where I think the city and the staff and the folks that they bring in, the outside people Stephen talked about, that you bring in to help with these idea folks.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of great programs and some great information. Where should people go to find out more about these programs?
You can find more about the City of Winston-Salem's Minority and Women Business Enterprise programs at cityofws.org/MWBE.
Well, we are all over the website. So if you find us in the business development page, you're going to get lots of links to all the different programs that we offer on there. So that's a great place to start.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming on today. I feel like I've learned a lot in a short amount of time. I hope everyone in the audience feels the same. If you want to learn more, be sure to check out the show notes for links to the programs we discussed and take advantage of them. Also, before you click away, don't forget to subscribe so you get alerts for every episode. You can find us on YouTube, through the cityofws.org, or on your favorite podcasting platform by searching First and Main Winston-Salem. Until next time, I'm Serena Mumford reminding you that when we work together, Winston-Salem thrives.